Morning LaLa Land, I'm Dr. Erin.
I'm Rob Mack.
And I'm Jess Carroll. Good morning, LaLa Land.
We have an incredible show in store for you. First of all, the time is up, is what I got to say today,
Time's
right?
up.
Time's up, and we've got some great conversation about living and speaking your truth, speaking about Oprah's speech, and we have an incredible guest today, wondering how she maintains and lives her truth on reality television.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Welcome to the Focus TV family. Jess Carroll, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's such a pleasure. We're so excited to talk all things reality TV and, of course, maintaining your truth. But here at Good Morning LaLa Land, we like to ask how you start your day. So what is your morning routine?
Well, normally I love to wake up and work out. That's just like my happy place. It's my favorite way to start the day. But this morning, I woke up and I re-listened to Oprah's speech. Oh my gosh, she is so motivational, so inspirational, and I just love how the fact that she made us hopeful for the future, that no one ever needs to say #MeToo ever again.
Beautiful.
So
That's
I
right.
vote for her for president 2020.
Oprah for president. That's right. Well, thank you so much again for being with us, and we will get back to you more with Jess Carroll later today.
So excited. So last night, as you guys know, we made history in the landmark event at Golden Globes with everyone wearing black, and so hence we're in black again this morning because
That's right.
we wanted to celebrate and really know that today Monday Motivation is all about celebrating the empowerment of women in this time in history. And you know, just knowing the truth of the universe, yes, it's important for everyone to speak the truth. Yes, it's important for us to take stand in Hollywood especially. However, I do believe that the universe is listening anyway. That
No
there's
doubt.
a divine appointment right now in history, right?
I love it. It's
And
unfolding.
and the stories that are going to be coming about are going to be the stories of women. It's going to be her story instead of history, his story. It's going to be her story.
Love it.
Well, there are some amazing, phenomenal men.
For sure.
While it might be the time of the woman to stand up, we're so grateful for the men who are part of the community who are supporting us in doing so.
Yeah, thanks, Rob.
Ah, it's
Thanks,
teamwork made
Annie,
a dream
our
work,
producer.
you know. How can you not? You have a mom, you have a sister, you know, you have a daughter. I don't know how you cannot support
Right.
women. It's just unbelievable.
So did you watch Oprah's?
I did. Oh my
Speech?
gosh. I mean, Oprah just gets better and better over the years. It's
Really?
incredible.
Honestly.
Right? I mean, full of such optimism, strength, courage, resilience. I love the 2 points, particularly that she made around speaking your truth and around telling your story. I mean, so powerful. Did you see Oprah's little talk?
You know what I
Yeah,
like,
it's
honestly,
more
because
than
I'm
little.
studying, like I study people and I study how they talk and their humor and their bullet points and all this stuff. And I noticed that at the end of her speech, she said, "Time is up." And then she, waited for the whole crowd to like kind of cheer. And then she said, "Time's up." And then she said it again for the third. I've noticed they say it 3 times. They just know how to really milk that end of like, we got it, it's getting really good.
What I love so much about it is her authenticity, and she really truly is speaking her truth, and she's really encouraging people to tell their story, and that's what we're doing here with Focus TV. We're telling the stories of the people. We're really making a difference, not only here in LaLa Land, but in the world.
Absolutely.
So thank you to people like Oprah who are really setting an example and giving us a platform to be a part of.
For sure, because they say 60% of women have been sexually harassed in their life, and 1 out of 5 women have been sexually assaulted.
It's time to speak up. Yes, live your truth. It was certainly a weekend everyone was making history. Huge congratulations to Sterling K. Brown, first male African-American actor to take home a
Right.
Golden
Woo!
Globe
Nice.
in
So
the
cool.
drama category. Really
us.
cool. This is us.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite show on TV right
It's
now.
fantastic. I don't
And it's such that good cry. You want to cry. You want to love them. And I mean, come on, Mandy Moore. Love her.
Yeah, anymore.
So good. So how did Friday go, guys?
Fantastic. So we went to the gifting suite at the
Yeah.
secret room.
Yes.
And it was phenomenal. Jez and I took home so much incredible stuff.
I saw
Oh
the
my gosh.
shoes
We-
last
yes,
night.
the
I was
shoes
a bit
were
envious.
ridiculous.
Just
Did you see
saying.
Jez's shoes?
I was like, my meeting on Friday was very important. Just remember that.
But the shoes made it all worthwhile. Yes, a big special thank you to Secret Room Events for having the Good Morning LaLa Land cast and crew there. It was so fun to celebrate, to get to know some of the people who were there promoting their products, telling
The 75th annual Golden Globes, and we are at the Secret Room Event Gifting Lounge for the occasion this weekend with Good Morning LaLa Land. There are some incredible, interesting stories, amazing products, and we've got an exclusive look.
travel and lifestyle and wine country, NapaValley.com, Sonoma.com, and WineCountry.com. And we're here as ambassadors for Napa Valley and Sonoma County regions to talk about the regions in light of the fires that took place. And I think as tragic as they were, one of the issues that happened was tourism and travel fell off a cliff. And I think the perception is that the regions were burned down and more affected than they really were. And although it was tragic, they're still there, they're beautiful. And so we're here to tell people they're here, they're amazing, and invite people to come hang out with us.
So what can we do as the community of California to give back to wine country?
Come and visit, honestly. I mean, drink the wine for sure. I mean, that's obviously a big one. But come visit. And it's not, I mean, wine tasting is amazing, but there's so many incredible things to do on both sides of the hill, from, culinary, food.
Well, you've got 3 amazing experiences right here. Tell us about them.
We do. So we've got, the first one is a wine and food pairing at one of our partner wine oysters, paddleboard and kayak tour with wine tasting at the end. And
That's got Rob Mack official written all over it.
Exactly. And then the third one, if neither one of those, we have a choose your own adventure where we put something together special based on the experiences we have in our marketplace.
I'm going to choose my own adventure, Michael.
There you go. There's lots of things we can put together.
I look forward to seeing you in Napa.
Cedric. Yeah, so
Nice
Cedric,
to meet you.
very nice to meet you. So tell us a little bit about the shoes. I know you've got
Difference of the actual shoe is that the bottom is the snakeskin bottom, and I actually own that patent.
Oh, let's see. Can we see the shoe?
Sure.
Just grab it.
So this right here is the patent that I own. These are Swarovski crystals. I added extra padding for the ball of the foot for comfortability. And every design is inspired by how a person's feeling or how I'm feeling. Music, art. Just anything that I can look up at a chandelier and it gives me design.
Really? So you come from a very deep, passionate, emotional place with the shoes.
I'm a Libra, so that's what we do.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. So what I love about these shoes, in addition to just how they look, is that the sole of the shoe is actually harder than the outside of lots of other shoes, man.
And that was one of the reasons why I did it, because there's not a lot of play on the outsole of the shoe. There's a lot of attention to detail on the upper part of the shoe, but on the outsole it was kind of boring.
Yeah.
I mean, so I just decided that, hey, why not make the upper and the outsole speak to you.
I love that. I love that.
Online, exoticsbycedric.com. On Facebook is @HeelFrenzy. Twitter is Exotics2016, and IG is Exotics by Cedric.
That's what's up, man. I'm very excited about these
with a
shoes.
K.
Cedric with a K. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to spell it out?
Yeah, Exotic, EXOCTIC.
And Passion Planner. So tell me a little bit about the product.
So this is a passion planner. This is a passion planner, and what it is basically it's a planner that helps you break down your long-term and short-term goals and help you to incorporate them into your everyday life. This is a filled-out one. It has all of their 3-month, 1 year, 3 years, and lifetime goals, and you can incorporate them into your monthly layouts, your weekly layouts, and at the end of every month, there's a reflection to help you keep track of how you're doing, what you can improve on, and what you're grateful for.
We literally have so much swag. The shoes, the eye mask. I am so excited to take this back to the studio and show Erin what we got.
Oh my gosh, I know. It's incredible. It feels like Christmas, doesn't it? All
But
over
it's
again.
the glowing gloves.
I know. It's even better. It's all free. Yeah.
Wow, holy cow, you guys.
I couldn't have made it through there without Rob. Literally couldn't even carry the bags full.
But you make it so easy and so fun, Jessica. And no idea, like people connect with you so easily.
Oh,
and
thank you.
there were so many people that we met, and it was so infectious. I mean,
What was emotional about what?
just his story. I mean, he had put so much time and so much energy and so much effort into those shoes. I mean, he had put himself into those shoes. And to see it come to fruition for him was a really emotional moment.
I'm crying because I gotta wear the freaking high heels. I'm like a lot of pain. Okay, I feel your pain.
He flew in with all of those shoes from Florida, came all that way, just so he could share his passion in those beautiful shoes with all of us.
Yeah, he's a hustler, man.
Wow.
Lots of hustlers there. Yes.
Lots of
I
hustlers
love that.
From the East Coast, from the Twin Cities, all over. So later in the show, we are going to go through all our gifts.
I'm so excited. So we need to take a break. Golden Globes, which is Hulu's drama The Handmaid's Tale, and HBO's Big Little Lies, Lady Bird, and Amazon's Marvelous Miss Maisel. So support those things, because the more women's shows and films and everything get viewership, then that's the more they're going to invest in more women's shows, right?
Love it.
Absolutely.
Okay,
We
good.
want to know how you are supporting. Feel free to reach out to us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.
Right? So when we come back, you guys, the segment is on Live Your Truth, how to speak and live your truth. And we're so excited. We'll be right back.
Highlights of what has been posted last week on the Focus TV network, which is America's first video streaming talk show network. As you can tell, I'm here at a really late hour. Last week we shot #Harry and Kelly with our amazing hosts, Harry Howard and Kelly Russo. If you haven't noticed, by our episode, it's Kelly's birthday, so everyone wish her a happy birthday. That's my girl, our super host. We shot Slay with Rachel McCord, my favorite author. On January 1st, we shot a 2-hour episode of Good Morning LaLa Land with our hosts Rob Mack, Jeslyn Moyer, and Dr. Erin Haskell. Rob, if you're watching, I'm in your seat right now because I miss you. Thanks for tuning in to This Week in Focus. My name is Victoria Simone. Thanks for watching. Welcome to Focus. I am your host, Victoria Simone, and I am here in the beautiful Focus TV studio set in West Hollywood. And I have the great honor to bring you the preview for the new issue of Focus magazine, the wellness issue. On the cover is the amazing Dr. Trupinsky, along with Wow Moms Jennifer Stano and her amazing partner, Nicole Ziola, along with a valued member of our Focus team, featuring her new book, Slay the Fame Game. This issue is filled with amazing people within our local community, including Alyssa Goodman and the launch of her new show on Focus TV, The Alyssa Goodman Show, along with model and brand evangelist Nikki Sharp. Also in this issue, Focus food editor Tambi Saffron visits the amazing new Waldorf Astoria and its executive chef Stephen Benjamin. We have travel and this issue is packed with additional features, photos, highlights from the new Focus TV network, which is America's first streaming video talk show network. Pick up your copy today. You are going to love it.
Time's Up movement. We have a very special guest in the house in the studio. Good morning, Jessica Carroll.
Good morning.
So we are talking about living your truth, and we want to know, what does it mean to you to live your truth?
All right, early in the morning, a big question like that.
It's a wake-up call.
You know, honestly, for me, living your truth is really to know your truth and to just stick by that. So everything I do in my life, I base on my 6 core values, which I have discovered over the years. And that is family, friends, faith, finance, which is like career, fitness, which is health, and then just having fun. And if something doesn't fit in one of those 6 categories, it's out of there. Do who you are and speak your truth.
Wow. Off the top of your head, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Off the top of her head.
God, we don't need any more of this segment.
Yeah.
She just summed it all up.
That's right. Boy.
She is full of wisdom in life. We're really excited to see how you navigated that unreality.
From Oprah's speech last night, which has touched probably the entire world. So let's just take a look at that for a minute real quick. Oh, she needs one more minute in the back.
Yeah.
So live your truth. What does it mean to speak and live your truth?
Such a great question. Jessica just crushed it.
Right?
I don't know if anybody can follow her up except for Oprah. So it's good that we have that clip.
I want to say that I value the press more than ever before as we try to navigate these complicated times, which brings me to this. What I know for sure is that speaking your truth is the most powerful tool we all have. And I'm especially proud and inspired by all the women who have felt strong enough and empowered enough to speak up and share their personal stories. Each of us in this room are celebrated because of the stories that we tell. And this year, we became the story. But it's not just a story affecting the entertainment industry. It's one that transcends any culture, geography, race, religion, politics, or workplace. So I want tonight to express gratitude to all the women who have bills to pay and dreams to pursue. In my career, what I've always tried my best to do, whether on television or through film, is to say something about how men and women really behave, to say how we experience shame, how we love and how we rage, how we fail, how we retreat, persevere, and how we overcome. And I've interviewed and portrayed people who've withstood some of the ugliest things life can throw at you, but the one quality all of them seem to share is an ability to maintain hope, for how to know that a new day is on the horizon. And when that new day finally dawns, it will be because of a lot of magnificent women, many of whom are right here in this room tonight, and some pretty phenomenal men fighting hard to make sure that they become the leaders who take us to the time when nobody ever has to say, "Me too," again. Thank you.
Time's up. That's all I gotta say.
Wow.
I mean, that's 3 powerful words that sum up an extraordinary time in history.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oprah, you know, she told us all to tell our story, but watching that, I'm truly left speechless.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Really?
incredible.
It's like, what can you even say? I'm so moved. I'm so touched. I've rewatched it and rewatched it, and every time I watch it, it brings me to tears. I feel such a call to action as a woman and as a human, really to be able to to speak up and to live our truths, whatever that means to you. And even if you don't know what that means, I encourage you to figure that out. This is an incredible opportunity for us at figuring it out. I couldn't be more proud of Oprah. You know, NBC even tweeted out. They said, "Nothing but respect for our future president, #Golden Globes." Incredible.
Wow.
We are, yeah, absolutely.
Oprah for president, that would be.
Unfortunately, they've had to take that tweet back now. Probably wasn't very politically correct, but we're really proud that at least it went out there.
Absolutely.
It's even a possibility. And I never did the Me Too, and I was date raped in high school. And actually, the man went to prison. I guess he date raped many other girls. I never pressed charges, but what happened is I spiraled into my eating disorder right after that. And I didn't realize till years later, like the working world, how much, sexual harassment, agents around LA, and just the insanity around all of it.
Yeah.
It's huge.
So sorry to hear that, Erin. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, you do your healing.
Yeah, I've had my own experiences. Jez and I both have been in the modeling world, and for me, as a guy, and I was older, so in some ways, it made me really reflect on how difficult it must be for women. I was a guy. I felt like I was bigger, I was stronger than the other person, and so it really made me wonder and feel deep concern. I have a little sister, I have 2 nieces, I have a mom, I have friends. So I think we're all affected by this in one way or another.
It's really interesting that you bring that up, Rob, because I think so many times when we talk about sexual harassment in these scenarios, and to really put the integrity in question of the whole situation, and it's not just happening to women, it's happening to men, and in not only just in physical ways.
Absolutely.
Right.
I had a course once in college, and it was this incredible sociology professor, and she made a really great point. She said, harassment, particularly sexual harassment, isn't about sex. It's not just about sex. It's about power.
Power.
It's a power play.
Absolutely. And so
sure.
it's important to remember that.
Right.
Yeah.
So in Oprah's speech, she talks a lot about speaking your truth, and you go, well, what does that mean exactly? Because maybe someone goes, well, it's not just about talking about sexual harassment. Was one of my biggest intrigues was like, what is the truth, right? So there's the ultimate truth and there's relative truth. And so ultimate truth are things that are absolute, they can't be changed. Like, for example, energy cannot be destroyed, right? That's an ultimate truth. It's the physics of the universe. It's truth, it's fact, whatever. Relative truth is that for example, they found at a scene of a crime or an accident, if they ask all the people that witnessed it, they'll all have different perspectives on what happened or whose fault it was or da-da-da, right? So these are relative truths. And so each person has a relative truth, which is still important. It's important to be able to have a voice and to be living your unique truth, as long as it's not hurting anyone else.
Such a powerful way of describing it. That's why in the face of great beauty or great pain, you're in a place where you're completely speechless. I mean, you can't say anything. And that's the deepest truth that can't be expressed. And as soon as you try to express it, and we should express our truths the best that we can, it becomes relative truth, because you can only describe the truth, you can't really define it. And so you can talk about certain elements of it, but you can never take that experience you've had, capture it in a nutshell, and then share it with people. You just can't. You can try. You can do it to the end of your, to the end of your days, but you'll never do it successfully. And so it's a great point that you bring up.
That happened to me once when I met Meryl Streep.
Oh, I can imagine.
Her, and she had such a powerful presence, and there was something just like truly speechless about her that rendered me speechless. And I just looked at her, and all I could say was, "You're so beautiful." And she said something to me again, and I just said, "You're so beautiful." And like there was something really just like magnetic about her that, I mean, threw me totally off my game. How embarrassing.
Wow. I think it's incredible because what you're saying is also her reflecting back to you her own truth. I mean, that for her, I think, and when you embody your truth, I think you do become magnetic. I think you do become you're attractive.
Right? I'd like to embody Meryl Streep.
Yeah, a lot of people would. A lot of people would. Meryl Streep's dope. Yeah.
So what are your truths, you guys? What would you say is true for you?
You know, that's really interesting, Erin. Truth for me, like Jessica Carroll had mentioned, is found in a lot of my relationships. I can say 100% certain these are my truths, but I know what I want them to be and what I want them to look like, and I'm just putting an active practice into seeking that.
Yeah, I think that's one of the highest truths is not knowing your truth, right? I mean, it really is. That is why everybody thought Socrates was so brilliant, because he said, I know that I do not know.
Right.
So everybody recognized him as one of the wisest people.
Right.
Yeah.
So speaking of, in the Greek oracle processes, they had this thing called meiudex, and it was actually where they would birth people's truth. Meiudex is based on the word midwifery, and during the Socrates time and things like that, that was part of that Socrates method, was birthing your truth. And how do you do that? By expanding your consciousness and asking questions to expand your perception of life, and
Erin,
in that having awakenings.
Yes.
Erin, what happened when you birthed your truth?
It does sound intense. Yeah, it was pain. Was it pain first?
A lot of pain.
Yeah.
No epidural for that one.
No, yeah, I gotta. It's interesting that you say that. I do think it's challenging sometimes for people to understand. On the other, I think truth is something that moment to moment is different as well. And so the one thing I know for sure is that my deepest truth is pointed to by realization of what I'm most inspired to do. So like, why do I live? Like, what would I die for? What would I live for? That for me points to my truth. I know I would live and die for family and for friends. I would live and die for happiness. Yes, yes. But the flow is the ultimate truth, I think, for me, because it's a place of complete ineffability. There's nothing to say about it. You just feel deeply dialed in. So that feeling of being deeply dialed in is truth.
Nice. There is one article from Huffington Post, whatever it is, to find your truth, and then it's establish trust with yourself, realizing like, it's okay to speak your truth. It's okay to live whatever is true for you. Next is know and take care of the parts of yourself. So making sure that you take care of that truth and honor that truth at all points in time. Number 4 is get seen. Making basically, like Oprah's saying, get out there and say your truth. It's so important. And number 5 is find a partner in this journey. So find a support system, find a community. I'm sorry, it's 6. I apologize. I think it's time for this segment to be up too, right? You want to take us out and introduce that segment?
Absolutely. When we come back, we have a very special interview with Jessica Carroll, recently seen on season 22 of The Bachelor. Stay tuned.
This is Jack. His mother didn't save his childhood artwork.
She just threw it all away like it was garbage.
If only his mother had Archive.
Archive is the easiest and fastest way to chronologically store your child's art.
Snap a picture, tag it, and store it safely in our cloud.
Then share it with friends and family. Even, that's what his mom said.
Download the Archive app now and help us save art.
Archive, available now on the App Store.
Hey, Dr. Drew here, and I am on the HEAL Advisory Board. I got involved with this organization because it's the answer to our healthcare problem. Listen to me. You go to urgent care, you go to emergency room, you are paying for all that equipment, all that infrastructure, you're wasting time, you're exposing yourself to sick people. All you gotta do is go to heal.com or get the HEAL app at heal.com, get that HEAL app, and you can have a doctor wherever you are. It's $99 if you don't have insurance, though most insurances cover it. It's the most effective way to get the care you're looking for and the most cost efficient. $99 all in. That's it. And you get a board certified physician to show up wherever you are, your home, your work, whatever it is, 8A to 8P, focusing on you and using his or her judgment to take care of your needs in that moment. Go to HEAL. Check it out. You'll see what I'm saying. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Hi, this is Jennifer Eddy, and I'm here with Spa Girl Cocktails today. We're thrilled to be here with Empowerista and Girl Talk Network at UNITA and El Segundo to help support and empower women in the community. We have 2 flavors with Spa Girl Cocktails, Pear and Spa. Those are our signature cocktails. They're low calorie and gluten-free, all natural, nothing added. You can find us at Bevmo and Total Wine in all of your communities. We're thrilled to be here with Focus Magazine today in their December issue.
Hello everyone, I'm Joyce Gerard, creator of the Joyce Miracle Elixir collection, and I'm happy to say that it's the only collection out there that is not going to have any harsh chemicals, free of parabens, free of sulfates, free of sodium chloride, absolutely cruelty-free, because for me that is super important, and it's made right here in the USA. And it's the only line that is going to deliver you the best antioxidants, vitamins, fatty acids, minerals, straight from Mother Nature. I've infused my entire line with buriti, maracuya, moringa, and argan. So you have the buriti, which is the tree of life. You have the argan, which is literally liquid gold. You have the maracuya, which is the richest source of vitamin C. And you have the moringa, which is the richest superfood in the world. So I've combined all these yummy ingredients from Mother Nature and delivered them straight to you, straight to your strands, straight to your face. In all my products, that's the base of it. And the most important thing is that everything is made with love right here at home in USA, straight for you.
And the reason they book me and keep me is because it's more than just training. It's just authentic. And so I think that's one thing I realized that I had my whole life was will. I'm so determined to get to where I want to go. I'm not going to let nothing stop me. You can change anything, but before you change anything, you got to change it in your mind first. Just because I always say if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you.
I'm Eden Sassoon, and I own 2 Pilates studios, Eden by Eden Sassoon Pilates. And to be quite honest, I hate socks, but my girlfriend does. But now you can get on my machine with the intention. Today, I have B-Love. To me, that means a lot. But also, when you buy a pair of these socks, 1 pair gets donated to a homeless shelter. And that is something, that's really what matters, to be quite honest. It's not just about the sock. It's about the intention. It's about what you're giving back and how you're paying it forward. And so for that, Sally, I thank you. And I love mantra socks.
Hi guys, I'm Joyce Gerard, and I support my beautiful friend Sally with her mantra socks. Look how cute they are. B-Love is my favorite, so go get them. Run and get them on Amazon.com.
Welcome back to Good Morning LaLa Land. We are so excited.
It was my lucky number.
It is. It's my lucky number too. Right? What? 22.
And Rob,
my number was 22 in like midget league football. It was a really great season, let me tell you. Maybe not as good as your season, but yes.
Did the number make you do the season?
You know, there's many reasons why I said yes to doing The Bachelor. One of them was 22. It was my brother's hockey number, my dad's favorite number, and so I'm all about the peace sign. Go 22.
Yes.
But the real reason why is because when I heard Ari was The Bachelor, I just kind of saw it as a sign that I should do it and just say yes to this opportunity, because my father had met Ari before, and so my dad first met Ari at the Barrett-Jackson car auction in Scottsdale.
What are the chances?
Right, so my dad collected vintage cars, and Ari was a race car driver, and my mom was hosting the fashion show that year, and so she actually brought Ari up on stage to do his stuff down the catwalk.
Okay.
And then after, my mom introduced him very briefly to my father. And then Ari went on to do, my dad got very ill. He was diagnosed cancer. And so a few months before he passed, in a weird way, while we were sitting in the hospital with tubes up his nose, we would watch The Bachelorette. And it just happened to be Ari's year, and Dad was rooting for Ari to win the whole thing. And so just through all of these signs, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go on The Bachelor, and that's why.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
So how that?
It was, let's just say it was a fun adventure. It was a lot of fun. You know, I went into the season thinking that getting roses would be the opportunity. And I mean, obviously I'm a very positive person, so I thought I would get 1 rose, 2 roses. Like, I thought I was gonna get multiple roses. And then I realize now that the fact that I didn't get a rose was like the real opportunity.
Wow.
And the reason why is because I met girls who I know for a fact will be in my life for a very long time. So even though I went into The Bachelor, you know, looking for love, I found a friendship of love.
Wow.
We've got some very special footage from
that
that we want to show.
Oh gosh, don't
Let's
have me
take a
crying,
look.
please.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Look at
You do?
yes, it's a gratitude rock.
Okay.
And as I was in the limo driving up, I felt so grateful to share this whole experience with you.
Yeah.
And so I would love if you would take this gratitude rock, and I hope that when you stumble upon it later, you think of me and you come find me inside.
Okay.
So Ari, will you accept this rock?
I will. Thank you very much.
I'll
All
see you
right.
inside?
I'll see you inside.
Okay.
Have fun in there.
Thank you.
That's cute.
Hello, lady.
A woman after our heart with a gratitude
I love the
rock,
gratitude
right?
rock.
So the moment, were you so nervous when you got out of that limo and you were walking up to Ari?
The moment you've been waiting for so long, you've been anticipating the moment. But I do have to say that when I was walking up to him, he is such a sweetheart, and he really makes you feel comfortable. And you know, I gave him that gratitude rock because I really was grateful for the whole experience. And then I did have a one-on-one time with Ari, and that's when I got to open up and, you know, share my story with that he met Dad, and he remembered meeting Dad, which was really cool. But something that they did jacket, you don't bring anything to the mansion. And so I'm sitting there next to the fire, and I'm still like shaking, I'm so cold. And he took off his jacket and he put it around me, and I was like, oh, this is so warm. But producers were like, hold it.
Freeze frame.
It's interfering with your mic.
Oh,
Redo,
no.
you guys.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
So it just shows like how sweet Ari is that, you know, he gave up his jacket for me.
Chivalry is not dead, but still, some people are trying to kill it. The producers.
Do that. What is that like? Like trying to have that conversation, be in this mansion, hair, camera, like,
Yeah.
I mean.
I don't know. I mean, for me, when I was talking to Ari, you kind of forget about everything that's behind you, or at least I did, because I was just so focused on, you know, you're there for one person. Like, there's 30 girls dating one person. If you get time with him, you want to just focus on Ari. So I kind of forgot about all of the, you know, cameras and stuff. And they like cut or whatever before we actually started talking. So it wasn't like it interrupted us in mid-conversation. But it was cool. And then, you know, when you're not with Ari, you're surrounded by I don't know if it's always like this, but I felt like the quality of girls on Ari's season was incredible. Like one after another, I was like, I want to be best friends with every single girl here.
You know, it's funny because Iggy Rodriguez from The Bachelor was on the show last week, and he said the same thing. The bromance that came out of the brotherhood, the community, was the biggest takeaway for him.
Right.
And speaking of, you know, the whole sisterhood, so there was 8 girls, but life goes on. But there's 7 of us, and we have actually created like this new platform called the Rosé Girls. And how it all started is when we were on that bus ride back.
Wait, you show up in a limo and they take you in a bus back?
Yes. Literally, you feel like you're living a nightmare. And I thought I was. I mean, tears were just dripping down our eyes. But we really bonded on that bus ride. And you know, the person who was driving said that they've actually never seen that before. Like normally that bus ride is dead quiet. For us, we were wiping each other's support system to really help us get through this tough time. And we did. And we had, I mean, I wish we could print out our chat on our text message chat because it is lit. I mean, talk about female empowerment. We compliment each other. We're sending pictures. It literally helped me get through the past few months. I couldn't imagine doing it without. Yeah, so there we are. So we all got together in LA. They all came over to my neck of the woods and we did this fun little photo shoot. And you know, the whole reason why we joined forces and stayed together is because you know, we happened to, you know, fall flat on our face on national television. In my case, I also
Is that how
cried.
you really felt?
Well, in life, everyone falls. So whether you're running to that finish line and you fall seconds before, or you're sitting and you're waiting for your prom date to ask you out and they go to the brunette girl behind you. Or, you know, everyone in life falls, but it's really how high.
I mean, that girl, she is so fun.
Yeah, and then it's really just how high you bounce back. And that's what we realized, that we really, you know, everything happens for a reason. So we feel like we were meant to go on The Bachelor to meet and to use our story to just encourage other people to be resilient.
Wow. Right.
And to really, you know, your mess is your message. And it's during those challenging times that you really discover your truth, like what we're talking about.
I just love that, you know, because it is the falling down and getting up that makes you so much stronger. What would you say is one of your greatest failures, and how did you overcome that failure, you think, in your life?
You know, I've had multiple, I wouldn't necessarily say failures, but I've gone through many challenging times in my life. Like, for example, you know, even this one, not getting a rose on national television, I was winded, I was crushed, overwhelmed with just disbelief. Like, I couldn't believe what just happened to me, especially because, and also the other time that I felt like, oh my gosh, I just hit rock bottom was when I lost my father. And he really was my person. And the craziest thing is that he was a healthy guy. Like, he ran marathons, he ate organic, and he almost bragged about not going to the doctor. And then one time his friends convinced him to go to the doctor, and he did, and by that time he was diagnosed, it was already too late. And so, you know, and so that's another thing that I'm, go to the doctor, get checked, be proactive about your health.
Nice. Yeah, I was going to ask you, it sounds like you just answered it. If there's one thing you'd be a voice for in the world, what would that be?
Honestly, being proactive about your health, definitely, but that's more like my dad's story. And for me, just that, you know, you're in life, you're always, you know, life can't be perfect. And so you have to go through those challenging times to grow as a human being, and that you're never gonna go through something in life that you're not strong enough to overcome.
That's right.
That's
Love
so
it.
true.
Absolutely.
And just to really be positive and stay.
Jessica Carroll TV. So many fun videos on YouTube. What are you working on
And then
now?
what is the Rosé Babes? We saw the video, but I don't know what it is exactly.
So the Rosé Girls, we have created a website. We do a weekly podcast. We actually just released one this morning, and it's all about the do's and don'ts on the first date, so you don't fuck it up. Sorry.
Live. Sorry,
Live.
done.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can go check that out. We talk about, you know, talking about sex or when to text him back or all these really cool things. And so we're going to do a weekly podcast, a weekly blog, and just kind of see where it takes us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And you got some really hot videos on YouTube too, right? Can you tell us a little bit about those?
So back to Jessica Carroll TV. I have a YouTube channel where I also interview celebrities on the red carpet for LA Live. So what I do on my YouTube channel is I just review products celebrities endorse, and in a very uplifting, nice way, I debunk them and I reveal whether they actually do what the celebrity claims it does. And if it doesn't, then I give a great alternative. So
what was the craziest product you tried?
I love this question.
The call out.
So yeah, so there's multiple creams out there that claim to make your butt bigger.
What?
I've tried
Wow,
two
I
of
don't
them.
need that cream.
You good?
You can keep that
You
one.
know, thanks to the Kardashians, it's all about the junk in the trunk.
Sure.
Well, I've tried two of the creams, and I hate to break it to you, but they don't work. Are you shocked?
Better, I'm not shocked. Probably better off with donuts or something, right?
Yeah, no, I say just
Squats.
do the squats.
Squats
Go
all
to the
day.
gym and do the squats. But then there's multiple products that do work. Like Mario Badescu has this too, and I'm not gonna lie, it is, I don't know what it does, but it will literally get rid of a zit overnight. And I always have problems with my skin, probably because I wear makeup every day.
And you're trying 8,000 products
And
all
I'm
the time.
trying all these weird face masks. So this cream, Mario Badescu, get it? It's pink. You just put it on at night, overnight. Your zit's gone.
So is the stuff pink that you actually leave
Yeah.
on your face?
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
it's really sexy. So if you have a boyfriend or a husband, be like,
You
check out
probably
my zit
didn't
cream.
bring it to the Bachelor with you.
I actually did, and I was going to share with all the girls. Come on,
my
we got to share
gosh.
these little secrets, right?
Yes, it's all about community here. That's for sure. Okay, we're
fine
gonna
things coming in the studio right now.
That's what we do live. We're going to take a quick break, and we will have more when we come back, especially some really great things from the gifting space. Stay tuned.
Good morning, LaLa Land. I'm Dr. Erin.
I'm Rob Mack.
And I'm Jess Moyer. It's Monday through Friday, at 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
And we have a sexy show for you today.
We have got Will, Leanne, and Gabe in the house. Let's go back there. Hi!
Talk to 4 beautiful.
Similar to your guys.
Ellen.
Yes!
Yes!
Praise emoji. The little peck. Come on.
I feel so bad for Jess.
We're live too for the people viewing.
For the people.
Wow!
MICKEYMOUSE Club Mickey Mouse on Good Morning
LaLa Land.
We are streaming to you live Monday through Friday on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Happy holidays.
It's going to be a good
Morning, LaLa Land.
5, 6, 7, 8. We are the Mouseketeers, and we proudly wear our ears. We mousin', we mousin', MICKEYMOUSE Club Mickey Mouse. Good morning, LaLa Land.
Live from Los Angeles. Welcome back to Good Morning LaLa Land. We are so excited talking about Time's Up, Me Too, Speaking Your Truth, and all that good stuff. We've had an epic talk with an empowered woman, Jess Carroll, and we're now going to check out all those to
This
share
is like
with
my
you.
favorite thing. Do you guys understand how excited I am right now?
Yeah, you're a girl after my own heart. So the Secret Room Events invited us to their event for the Golden Globes at the SLS, and Rob and I went, and we got so much loot.
went
It was
nuts.
like Christmas.
It was like Christmas.
Christmas.
Times 2.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is one of my favorite things we got, you guys. The shoes. We talked about it earlier in the show.
They're gorgeous.
Let's
Check
just
this out.
live your life through your soles, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about
Oh,
the
I love that.
packaging. opened it up. Special thank you card.
Oh my gosh.
From Cedric, you guys. How sweet was that? The dust bag. Who doesn't love one of these? The
Of course. Theme,
Right.
solidarity, sticking together.
Absolutely. Bottoms are patented snake skin and have Swarovski crystals. How awesome are these? These are the sexiest shoes I have ever worn. Rocked them on the red carpet at some of the events last night for the Gold Globes. It was so much fun. Got so many compliments. Funny.
Yeah.
So I, of course, had to do a boomerang, right? And I kicked my leg up. I caught my leg. Look at these studs. It was serious. So these are good shoes for self-defense.
Yes.
Absolutely.
She was bleeding.
Yeah. And you
She
know
was bleeding.
No, what's
They're
great about
dangerous.
these two are that 2% of all the proceeds from these shoes go back to giving to different age charities. So
And if you're
that's
on a
really
date
cool.
and there's some sexual assault going on,
Yeah.
you can
Yes.
just kick on with those.
Time's up. Time's up for real.
Yeah, absolutely.
Time's up. Game's over.
And then wear on your lips, but I was so excited about that. Take a look.
Ooh.
So fun, right?
Wait,
so,
and I love this packaging too. There's even a mirror inside.
I
and
love
your
that.
whole tagline, you guys, is be in the nude and in the know.
Although in Hollywood, they're going to use that for something other than lipstick.
Speaking of lips, Rob got about 14 of these.
Oh, these are the best.
Are they?
They moisturize your lips overnight, and it's amazing.
Okay, I was kind of scared.
Okay, now you're going to have pink dots with that
pink
on
dots
your...
for the acne, gold lips, and there's also even gold eye patches. I don't know.
Yeah, let's be. Well, you know, she said we could cut these and use these as our eye patch or our lips.
Yeah.
So these are multi-purpose, you guys. Going to bed is not sexy. Let's be honest. Really, I like to work during my sleep, right? So put the products on, the lips
Multitask.
on, yeah, the detox, foot pads, onions, whatever
But
it
are
is.
they
It's like,
organic?
sleep with-
That's what I want.
You know, the
No.
things we do.
I was gonna say, but if you can wake up looking like this, it's all worth it.
There's nothing natural about
Your
this.
jacket's velvet. Velvet was huge on the red carpet last night.
Oh, yeah?
Everyone was in black velvet. You are on trend.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm trying. It's a full-time
And
job.
I just want to see, like,
Yeah.
there's little polka dots, like
Got
his
the little
entire,
polka dots.
in, I mean, it's
Rob
like
is
We're
one of
working
the
on
most
it.
stylish men in
Most
It's a
Hollywood.
lot to keep up with you guys. It's a lot.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
working
We
on
need
it.
tips
Right.
from him.
Yeah, no, we do. Okay, so we got something really exciting from winecountry.com. You saw earlier in the show, we did an interview with the CEO, Michael, and it was so nice of him. He gifted us this special.
Good Morning LaLa Land up in Napa Valley.
Absolutely.
One country is still alive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's really important.
You're
We're
always
supporting
invited.
Northern California after the fires and really giving back and promoting, you know, the California community and tourism, which is really
I
exciting.
love that. That's
Then, you
amazing.
guys, look
I'll
at
take this
this.
one. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Just
Passion Planner,
Wow, I love the gold.
right? Check it out.
You give me a hint here, Jess?
Right.
Yeah, I need
No,
to schedule.
Rob,
Get
you're
scheduled,
the
Rob.
expert, but
This is dope.
really in here it gives you a passion roadmap. So we didn't. We
Horrible.
would love for you to share the Good Morning LaLa Land feed, tag one of your friends, and we'll select one lucky winner for their own passion planner. So fun,
You know what's
right?
great about this planner too is the quotes. Like there's
Yes.
it's incredible. They're incredible quotes
Like
in here.
what?
Like this one here. Just don't give up trying to do what you really want to do. Where there's love and inspiration, I don't think you can go wrong. Ella Fitzgerald.
And
So-
who's it by? Is
It's
it,
really
is
cool.
it just
Passion Planner.
passionplanner.com?
Passion Planner, yeah. Their whole point is investing in yourself to empower another. So for every one passion planner that's bought, they actually give one back.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
to the
love
community,
that.
which is nice. Very exciting. Then,
What
of
else you
course, best
You're
for
right.
you.
Christmas did come together.
Christmas came in. Yes, it's the creme de la creme of all color. I have my notes on everything.
Got a whole bag of
I love
stuff.
how the
fun.
back of this has like some place for all your notes.
Yeah.
Right, and
good.
this came
Make
all the
me
way.
blush.
Try again. Yes. We've got Sweet Whispers gourmet-filled meringues. Remember
Oh,
these?
no.
Those
Rob?
are so
trouble.
good. Those are actually really, really good.
All the way from the East Coast. They're
Yeah.
so good. Do you like Fed Rob the fudge? Mama Taylor's fudge. She's got over 40 different varieties. It's California made, not organic, but delicious.
What's it called? Mama what? Mama what?
Mama Taylor's fudge.
Mama Taylor.
Mama Taylor. in the
Yes.
house.
Mama Taylor.
Mama Taylor.
Mama Taylor.
MamaTaylorsTreats.com is what it is.
Yes, speaking of treats, the So Fruity popsicles.
We
you
saw
guys.
you eating that.
So
Did you?
It was an avocado pop. Have you ever tried one?
Avocado. Yeah. It was
Yes.
mind blowing. Honestly, she was like, "Do you want to try this popsicle?" It's I'm like, "Yeah, it's like avocado."
We're gonna have
I'm
to
like,
have those later.
Avocado popsicle? No,
Yeah,
but it was amazing.
Non-GMO,
Later
no
we're gonna have to have
artificial
those.
colors, no flavors, all spring water, low cal, so fun. They gave us a t-shirt, So Fruity stuff. They gave us a nice little
Cute,
gift
cute,
card so we
cute.
can go to get free pack from Bristol Farms, which we
Adorable.
certainly will.
So we only have
Legoland Beach Resorts, courtesy
Man.
of to our friends and family in Florida. We're gonna have to plan something very
Oh my
special. I
gosh.
know Florida's near and dear to your heart, Rob.
It
so.
is. Little Zoe and Mia, my little nieces, are gonna go nuts
Oh
for
yeah, that'd be good.
They love
That'd be good for
Legos.
them.
Absolutely. We've got some epic stationery from Hadron and Epic. I mean, how cute is stationery,
And
right?
it's football because the Super Bowl's coming up.
Good call.
Timberlake is gonna rock the stage. I'm so excited.
Who's your team?
I don't have a team. I'm Team Justin Timberlake. I'm from Canada, so I'm all about the hockey, but I'm Team Justin Timberlake.
That's cute.
But I'm dying to know what people think about his new song, Filthy.
I did hear it this
I
morning.
like him.
haven't heard-
Speaks right to you.
Yes.
From Canada, actually.
Ooh,
Clayton
even
Shigall.
better.
Yes, one of the platinum sponsors of the Golden Globes, and they're all about the collagen and firming.
The firming.
Yes.
Collagen.
Ticket.
Then we've got
Anti-aging.
a really gorgeous water bottle. I can't even get the box open. Rob, that's for you.
Oh, look
And
at
then
that.
check
That's
this
cool.
out.
Yeah.
You know, in California, we have to be prepared for natural disasters.
Yes.
So we got the super mag light, you guys. And then check this
Wow.
out.
Wow.
It is gold.
Wow.
Have you ever seen
There's a gold
flashlight
theme
like
That's
going on
bizarre.
here.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
what's up with that?
No, the mag
You can
light
also use that as a weapon.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's like a baton.
used by like every law
Police baton.
enforcement there is in the country
Oh
and
my
every
God.
father. So
And every father.
and
It's a
every
great
father.
gift, for
Yeah,
sure.
You know,
Great
it's all
gift.
about hydrating. We got
Yeah.
some Hamilton.
Hydrating.
Woo! the Hamilton Beach water bottles. What else do we have in here? Oh, we've got some toys. Oh,
Therapy. My hair, my poor hair, I need this therapy bad.
There you
yeah,
go.
absolutely. And then we can do it all at once.
Yes.
Right? Sleep with purpose.
With the lips, the acne cream.
And these rose petals, rose petal sheet masks, you guys. How fun is that?
Our whole body's gonna be covered
Oh
in
my
sauce.
I'm gonna
gosh.
sleep.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
exactly.
Okay,
Sleep
well, we
naked
are
with
out of
frozen
time, you
onions.
guys. This has been such an incredible show. I'm so inspired as a woman to be living in this time in history, to be rising all together and knowing that we are all in this together, men, women, all of us. So stay tuned, you guys. Tomorrow we're going to talk about Transformation Tuesday, which is all about health and wellness. And so I'm excited to dive in. Who knows what we're doing tomorrow? I mean, look at all this. How do we beat this one?
Yeah, we'll be spending the rest of the night just weeding through this stuff, apparently.
Tomorrow's going to be super exciting. We're talking about transforming the way you feel by transforming the way you look. We've got very special guests, makeup artists, hairstylists. So it'll be a great show. You won't want to miss it.
Gotta check out Jessica Carroll TV as well.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. This was so much fun.
Absolutely. We stream live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and now on Twitter.
It's going to be a great day in La La Land. Have a good one, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning.